Today we have planned to chop some more holes in the chassis. I will be working on installing some flares. And first things first is of course to find the angle grinder and the jigsaw to start making way for the flares.
So 12 hours later, here we are, done at last. This took way longer than we anticipated, but it turned out really good. We're gonna stress test it with some water tomorrow, and that will be the final test. But so far it's looking really good.
Nice.
Very nice.
So believe it or not, the flares are still in place. They survived the night and we're still curing, of course. Now we are starting some other projects. Benedicte starting to sand down the wheel arch. It's carrying a few spots of rust, which we will just treat before we sound deaden them and also put on the insulation. I'll start in the front. The walls over there need some taken care of. Still a long way to go.
We are thrilled with the addition of the Skylight. It did wonders for the space inside, and the roof window gives a surprising amount of added light. Next up on the agenda was routing the electrical wiring and adding extra insulation. Luckily, our good old camper van supervised the operation, making sure it's done properly.
Here's a quick status check from the Sprinter. Benedicte has been doing the wiring for the overhead LED spots. We have got the labeling going here and we know which cable is which is a good thing. And from earlier, we have already sound deadened every sort of surface and put on Armaflex insulation. We have 19 millimeters on the walls and a bit thicker in the roof. And now I have been starting to put on even more insulation just to fill out all the cavities basically between where the wall panel will come and where the Armaflex filled out from before.
Everything seems to be flowing in the conversion, but that's actually not the case. At this point, we're stressed about a shipment containing critical parts to get the build going into its next phase. Suddenly, we're on the road, driving from Norway to the Netherlands. A long drive, while living out of the van, which looks nothing like the finished product at this point. At least we're able to make coffee.
We just had our first night on the road.
Exciting. We'll bring back a lot of cool things that we need to finish the van, so we're really motivated.
Some essential parts. So we have been eager to get our hands on this.
And it's been delayed with like 6 weeks already. So kind of keen to get them home.
Fast.
Although the delayed order was a major setback for our build schedule, at least we had loads of boxes containing items that would quickly transform the living area of the Sprinter. Our delivery truck had brought the goods home, and we had plenty of work on our hands. Let's get some floors, ceiling, and walls into this thing. ambition has always been to make this a 4-season camper, and we've been basing our build on this premise. That's one of the reasons that we're installing an infrared heated floor, which will help our toes through the cold months. Next up, we started to assemble the kitchen unit. We went for a bamboo countertop, which will blend nicely into our interior concept.
I'm out with Zulu, just been out for a run, and thought about trying to install the fridge while I'm out here. So let's see if I'm able to do this in a convincing manner. This is what the new fridge looks like. Should fit nicely into the slot over there. First hurdle here is the door, which is hinged the wrong way, so I need to tackle that first and switch it up. I fiddled quite a bit, but now the door is in place on the correct side for our van, and next up is to replace these original feet with new ones. That's the fridge in place. Looking fine. Should be a lot more space than what we're used to. So this is today's setup, and I'm telling you, if you have a driveway, I'm really envious, because doing this every time, rigging up and moving in and out, it's quite inconvenient. We have actually started painting some of the panels.
Finally.
Which is a milestone, and like the things we enjoy doing the most.
Painting.
Getting it to look Finnish.
Yes. Finnish, not Sweden.
What kind of paint is this?
This is the Roman clay I've been talking about forever. But I really wanted in the van. But you were kind of not skeptical, but you were like, is this gonna work? Is this gonna look nice?
This is on you. If it's nice, it's on you. If it's bad, it's on you.
It's on me. But you have to help to fix it if it's bad.